Hey guys, Junction Joe here. But you could just call me Joe, by the way. I was driving down the road, headed to work. It's Saturday, April 13th, and I just had these things on my mind, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to have to pull over and get them out of my mind there, which is kind of funny because I had all these things going through my head that was kind of putting me in a somber mood for the morning, which is not good because usually I'm pretty positive. And as I'm driving, I'm listening to Air One, and Out of My Mind by Anthem Lights comes on. I don't know if you ever heard it, but it basically just talks about how we can look out there to the world and see that everybody else is happy with the things that they have in life, with what they've got going on, and it's putting us in these somber moods because of how much we're thinking about it. And he's asking God to get him out of his mind and to put him in more of a place where he's just thinking about the things that he does have and being appreciative of what God's blessed him with. So it's funny because that's kind of the circle I was trying to make in my own mind of trying to get to that point. But the reason I wanted to make this was because this morning when I woke up, I was thinking about how I got to go to a barbecue in Rifle today, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to have some family there, so it'll be cool. But I was thinking about how I'm going to miss these FX fights for UFC tonight. Kat Zingano fights Miesha Tate. And then, which by the way, Uriah Hall is going to win tonight. Nonetheless, I wanted to say irregardless, but people get so mad when you say irregardless. But I was thinking about that, and then I started checking Facebook, and I was like, oh man, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to miss the Northern NPC in Golden, Colorado. Going to be a lot of cool people there. Really, really wanted to go to that. Not going to happen. I've actually, believe it or not, never been to a bodybuilding competition. So one of these days I might be able to go. They're probably like not as cool as I think they are, but I could be just like one in a million though, because I find it to be fascinating. There's a lot of hard work that goes into it, more than a lot of people know, and I think that's why I'm probably more interested than a lot of people. My brother Nick Villalobos, I think he's got some things going on that I'd love to be doing with him. That's for sure. Kind of sucks living in Western Colorado just because you get a little left out on some of those things, but there's these things just kept adding up. Just the simple fact that it's another weekend where I got to work. Sometimes when I think about, some of the guys that are trying to strive for the same thing I'm trying to strive for, they don't have to get up and be at the gym by 4 o'clock in the morning like I do. They don't have to make that family time every evening. They can go to the gym after work, and made me start thinking about how, like, today I might try to get a workout in Rifle after work, which the Rifle gym's, it's not the greatest, but I might try to do that, and I'll be doing it by myself because I don't really ever have any workout partners, which is why I was really excited when Nick Villalobos came up. I was really excited when Marvin Rivera came down and worked out with me from Lakewood. Just because when you don't have a workout partner, you have to push yourself, and pretty hard, because there's nobody else there to push you. There's no other support system there for that. So you definitely have to try to push yourself on your own. So I just kept thinking about all these things, and that saying keeps coming in your mind, the grass is greener on the other side, you know it. And as I'm thinking about all these, I know that when that song came on by Anthem Lights, it was just like, I know, God, I know I got a beautiful baby girl. She's perfect. I got the best wife in the world, so can't beat that, and yet I still find things to complain about and whine about, and it sucks because I don't want to think that way. I don't want to be that way. I want to be the same positive person that I always am all the time. I do. And I think about, like, I don't even know if anybody is going to watch this. I don't know why you would, I guess. I'm not exactly like, I'm not on steroids, so I'm not exactly like this superhuman mutant to look at. So you're not watching me because of my unbelievable physique that's just monstrous that a lot of people want to see. You're not watching this because I roll around in Beamers and Benzes on 20s, 22s, 10s, I don't know, whatever. But you're not watching it because of the things that I have. At least I hope you're not watching it for the things that I have, because I probably don't need those things. The reason I do these videos is because, to me, honestly, if there is one person, every single time I put a video out, there's one person that takes something away from it that helps them in their life, that changes their life, and even in the most smallest decimal of a way, then it's worth it. It is, because that's all it took for me to get into this whole fitness, bodybuilding, in shape, strong as the new skinny world. It only took one person to do a video and me to be like, oh my gosh, I want to do this. And it wasn't even anything that great, but it was because that person did that video that it changed my life. So if I can make a video and talk about things, or talk, that I have to go through, now, possibility, I'm not the only one thinking these things of the grass being greener on the other side, but it always comes around to me. It's 34 degrees outside, and I'm going to work, and heck, it's April. I'd like it to be warmer, so I'd like to be down in Texas or something, but those aren't the cards that I was dealt, so I got to deal with that. It's Saturday. I'd like to be off and hanging out with the family all day. I've got to work for 9 or 10 hours today. So that's the other part of the cards that I've dealt with. I don't grow a lot of facial hair, so I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but obviously I still look like a senior in high school, possibly past for a senior in high school, I don't know, but either way, I just kept rambling on there. But I just wanted to share this moment with you guys, and also get some things off my chest that, hey, I'm pretty bummed, because I wanted to meet a lot of people this weekend. Anhorn, Claiborne. I wanted to see the Tates. Maybe see a buddy of mine, Will McNamee. Just unbelievable athletes that I'll never be anywhere near those statures or their physiques or anything like that. And I'm starting to realize that I'm not gonna. There's a possibility that I'll never even be able to get on stage like I want to. But if I just, I even thought about maybe just closing off the Facebook, just like, I'm just going to close my accounts, forget it. It's not worth it. But then I think about, like, well, what life is that if I shell myself away, just to be in a shell and not do anything. just so I can, not be so upset about things, but it's life. If I go 7 days throughout the week, and 6 3/4 of those days I'm super happy, and then there's this 1/4 part of my day where I'm just a little down about some things, well, that's a pretty good life, I'd say. So I'm gonna make the best of it. Like I said, I got the best family at home right now, and try not to get too emotional here about this, but just for me, it's tough. It's tough, because I always tell my wife, I have more today than I ever dreamed that I would have when I was a kid. And so that's success right there. That is success. Also, I'm a better man today than my dad will ever be. And so that's another good thing. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it.